You could have a winning product, you could have a phenomenal store, you could have all these different things, but if you don't have this, you won't be successful. What's going on, ladies and gents? Justin Woll here, founder of Beyond Six Figures, the top e-commerce coaching program in the industry. And in this specific video, I'm gonna walk you guys through the 5 tips that you need to actually have consistency and success in the e-commerce marketplace in 2022. And if you stick around all the way until the end, you'll know the exact systems we're using in 2022 right now going into January, as well as how to make sure that you're getting proper fulfillment and how to ethically hack your way to consistency and success in your e-commerce business. So let's get right into it. The first tip that I wanna mention to you guys is actually how to know how to broadcast your progression in the near future. Now, what does that mean? How do we know where we're going? How do we actually attain our goals and know the steps that we need to take to actually reach them? Well, the first thing I want to mention is, as you begin to go ahead and move forward in your e-commerce journey, you have to have a vision. You can't just have an ideology that you're going to be successful. You have to have a vision and a real map as to how you're going to get there. So I always say, be very, very stubborn and strict with your vision, but be very flexible with the details as to how you get there. Keep that in mind. Your vision is ultimately where you want to end up, your result based off the details or the actions that you take up until that point. And it's almost impossible to dictate every single move that you make that will really gain and equal a certain result, which means you need to understand what is the result, what is the total sum of what you're trying to get, and continually change, move, and adapt with what works, with what actually needs to be done to get to the end result. Reverse engineer other people who have done the same thing as you. But one thing I will mention is don't be so stubborn on the steps that you take to get to that result. Be very flexible with the actual moves that you make. So for example, think about you starting a brand new store, a business online on Shopify. Let's say you want to go ahead and make $1 million online. Okay? Instead of saying, hey, I want to go ahead and make $1 million online by selling t-shirts with this logo on them in this niche, you could say, hey, I want to make $1 million online, but I'm going to go ahead and be flexible in the niche or market or products that I sell. This will give you the ability to say, hey, I know I want to run a successful Shopify store, but let's go ahead and let the market tell me what to sell rather than me automatically committing to a market they may not do as well. So, be set in your ways on the goal, but be flexible on the details in which it takes to get there. So the second point I want to go ahead and give to you, ladies and gents, is to actually build systems. Building systems will increase the organization within your business and allow you to actually move forward fluently. This will also help your team operate as well, because people are not playing hot potato, but are actually getting what they need to get done because they understand the actual SOPs and are able to move forward and actually operate because of that said system. Systems will allow you to move forward quicker, actually make more progress, and remain more organized as a business, team, or squad. Whatever you're working on, systemizing will help it. One of the ways that we actually systemize in our businesses, for our Shopify store, for example, is we allow every single person on our team to have a specific role or a different system that they must follow. Whether it's our product research individuals, targeting, or even launching our ads, our media buyers. Everyone has a different system depending on what their specific role is in the company. Our product research individuals are making sure they're following our BSF product research system to make sure we're finding and testing products that are actually worth it to test with actual data. Our individuals who are doing targeting for us are making sure we're targeting keywords that are actually relevant to what we're about to sell. Our video creation team actually allows us to go ahead and have constant videos created for us because we actually have a video creation system here at BSF as well, which allows us to build more of an assembly line of workflow, all leading up to the end result, which is our product, our store, and our ad. And that's ultimately how we go from 0 to 100 in terms of building and scaling our businesses, by actually using systems. The third most important tip in e-commerce that you must know as a newbie, as well as seasoned veteran, is the ability to maintain consistency. It may sound cliche or obvious, but this is the most important part in your business. Momentum, persistency, along with consistency to achieve both of those, is the most important thing that you need to actually gain traction. In this business model, whether you're starting off drop shipping, starting off private label, or you already have stock, you're gonna have to do some testing. And the most important part while you test is knowing that the goal of testing is to find what doesn't work, so you find what does work. People often miscorrelate what testing really is. Testing is not winning. Testing is actually constantly losing until you win. So don't be one of those people that expects to win as they test, because quite frankly, you will lose until you win. And that is how we test, and that's how we build momentum, persistency, and most importantly, consistency in our e-commerce business model. Some of the most biggest struggles I've faced with keeping my own consistency is when I'm testing products, and maybe I test 2, 3, 4, 5 items that don't work. It's very discouraging at that point when you're testing items and you're just not making a profitable ROI. But you have to understand that within testing, you will find the winner if you actually keep moving forward and are doing things properly. And that's what we do, and that's what I've learned the hard way, going through constant testing, constant motions to develop a system that allows me to test much less products with less ad spend that leads me to my winning product much easier, which is absolutely phenomenal. So essentially, going through the motions and understanding that testing is the key will lead you to your result and your desired actual destination. So don't be afraid to actually test, because even myself, when I first started off, didn't find success in my first few products. I had to test to find out what works. And that eventually ended up working for me so well to where I was able to do this over and over again to develop the product research system that I mentioned as well. I dropped my product research system in the description down below for y'all. It's completely free. And honestly, it's a really, really consistent system that has generated over 8 figures in student sales. And just for watching me here on YouTube and supporting me, I want to give it to you guys for free. So definitely check it out. And for the fourth point, what I want to go ahead and bring up to you, ladies and gents, is what it really takes to get to a level like this of consistency in your business. You have to genuinely take no days off. And when I say take no days off, I'm not saying work 24 hours a day. I'm saying make a little bit of progress, if not a lot of bit of progress, every single day. You have to be willing to give up everything around you in exchange for what you don't have in front of you right now. Doing work every single day is going to allow you to compound your efforts, compound your successes, and compound your learning and progress to the next level. And someone who just doesn't work every day or doesn't work a little bit every single day is not going to even come close to someone like myself or probably like you who will work every single day because we actually know we have what it takes to get to the next level. It's all consistency, like I mentioned in the previous point, and having the ability to be disciplined and take no days off. Keep that in mind. If you commit to just getting it done and working a little bit every single day and making it happen and making progress every single day, you're almost guaranteed to hit your goals if you just don't stop and work every single day. That's one of the many characteristics that myself and many of my successful friends share, is that we just don't quit and we just don't stop. And most people think the laptop lifestyle is filled with Lamborghinis and Rolexes and pretty women, right? And my life is filled with all that. No. In reality, those things do come around often, but what it takes to get there is the grit, the consistency in the actual no days off to get there. Don't let people on YouTube or Instagram fool you. They're not driving around in Lamborghinis all day if they actually own them, right? Genuinely, they're working for it. They're in the lair making it happen every single day of the week. They're taking no days off. And that's the biggest difference between someone who actually makes it and someone who doesn't, is the discipline to actually put in work every day, even when they're feeling a little bit under the weather, because they want to keep that consistency moving forward and they understand the progress and the actual importance of compound success. And one of the biggest differences between someone who's actually willing to put it all on the line and actually go above and beyond for their dream and someone who isn't is their day-to-day habits. Are you going to the club every day, going to the bar, drinking alcohol, getting messed up every day? Or are you focusing on yourself, bettering your business, and learning more each and every single day? That's the no days off mentality. If you're vibing with that, give me a hashtag NDO down below, hashtag no days off. Who's with that mentality? Because that's something that we brought up in our private platinum club, and the students absolutely love it, and it caught on, and it's something I wanted to mention right here on this YouTube video. And for the fifth point, something that will absolutely drastically increase the speed at which you actually thrive forward is the people that you surround yourself with on a daily basis, not only in a public basis, but also on a team basis as well. As you're building your business and your company, you have to go ahead and get other individuals, other leaders and team leaders on your specific squad so you can actually grow this to the moon alongside those people. That's exactly how you need to operate. People who have the same drive, motivation, consistency, and grit as you is how you actually go ahead and beat the odds. Keep that in mind. You could do a lot by yourself, but when you actually have a mission and a concept built, getting those who are on the same mission as you and have the same ideologies, motivations, and concepts and understandings of the things that you value the most as a human entrepreneur and business person, surrounding yourself with these people will not only change your energy and your drive and your motivation, but will also help you elevate to completely new levels in your business with your team, which is so, so, so important. And some of the best places to actually network and find individuals with the same mindset as yourself: Facebook groups, Telegram chats, WhatsApp channels, all these different actual places, including in-person seminars, are great places to meet people just like yourself. So if you want to go ahead and actually join a community like that, right now you can click the link in the actual description. It'll take you to our Beyond Six Figures Facebook group, which is exactly that. A free community, an inner circle of like-minded people who are on the same mission, grinding to the end goal every single day, which is absolutely phenomenal. And ladies and gents, those 5 points I gave you today are 5 realistic foundational pieces that you must implement in your life every single day to hit your goals. Systems, ad strategies, winning products will only matter when you have those 5 things locked in. So please, watch the video more than once. Absorb these things like a sponge and become one with yourself, your consistency, and the way that you work, and the rest of those 5 tips that I mentioned as well. Be sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and also subscribe to my channel as well, as I'll be going live a ton more and also dropping tons more content for you guys on this exact channel so you can stay up to date and learn tons of the actual Beyond Six Figures ad strategies, and we'll also throw in a winning product or 2 as well for y'all down the road in these videos as well. So be excited, turn on post notifications, and guys, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.